Summer? Alright, so what are we doing this time?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Do you have enough time to do
Do you want to see the picture?
I remember.
Okay.
What was that?
If you have enough time to do a quick lunch, I'll do a complimentary upgrade for a triple plate today.
I think it was something like that, and then like if 2 is too long, we go down to like a 1 or something.
Okay. I think I'll start with the 3.
Okay.
It goes this way, right?
Yeah.
Show me the picture one more time. I remember, but I want to make sure I get it right.
Party it up because I'm going to go on Christmas. Your last day on PTI. What have you learned during your time?
Okay.
I'm Chris
All right,
Broussard. I've learned that Tony's dressing room is cold.
It's only been 6 months since last time we did this thing.
Oh man. It's kind of a lot. I thought you were letting it like get long again.
This is the longest I've had it since I was in high school, I think.
Oh no, it was pretty long when you came
Really?
in the first time you had it. It might have been a little bit longer, if not the same thing.
I was actually going to go like till the end of August, but we're going to Las Vegas, and I don't want to.
It's really good.
I don't want to have. That's fine. I just don't want to have terribly long hair in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's really hot there. So how's school going?
Good. I was afraid that since it was a summer, you might not be here.
Oh no. The summertime is a good time to come. I took off from school. You want me to pin that back so it's on your face? Or?
Whatever works for you.
Okay.
It's been my face for like 3 months now, so I think I can handle it.
You know, Raymond Felton, Jeremy Lin, they would have battled it out. Obviously, not the 4-point Navy kid. You go to Houston, Kevin McHale's office is not like D'Antoni, but it's closer than what Mike Woodson runs in New York. A lot of pick and roll. They push the ball.
So is Las Vegas your first summer trip this year? Or?
Yeah, I've just been hanging out here so far.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
How long are you going to be there for?
4 days. I'm the only person in my family who hasn't been to Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't feel bad, I've never been there either. Like that for me?
He didn't have it, but I think he'll do better. Someone else, if this Nick management leaking information out there, and then let's get this straight. They're out there talking about him not playing.
I've never been west. I've only been
The only east I've been to is I went to New York, I think like my freshman year of high school.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Florida. I've been to Virginia Beach. I've been to Kentucky. And I just went to Kansas.
Well, you've been to a lot of places.
I went to Arkansas a lot when I was little. I don't really remember. And I used to live close to Oklahoma, so it doesn't really
Well, Mike, we all know that they started floating the idea of frequently related to players age 23 and under. Kobe Bryant, not a fan of the commissioners in contest, called the quote-unquote a stupid idea. Boom, did you agree with the Mamba? I might not have used that word. I might have just said I disagree with the commission. I don't think that the 23, and I don't think so.
I've gotten a lot of comments on the first video
On the first one?
that I did that people want me to post the
I
entire
didn't mess this one up, did I?
video clip on like not sped up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That would be a long video,
Yeah.
but you'd probably have to cut some things out just to make it go by faster.
Yeah. It's like, do you really want to watch a 20-minute video of me getting my hair cut? But I guess so.
Everyone's curious what we talked about, I think. 'Cause every time I show someone, they're like, what did y'all talk about? Stuff? I don't know. The second one was Valentine's Day. The first one, can't remember.
That was like, I think the week before Thanksgiving or something like that.
That's right, because you were going home and it was going to be the first time your family saw you with
Yeah.
That's it. That pet feels better already when you get all that hair off.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes I wish I could shave my head and it would be okay. Not really. I like it that way about now. Did you guys see the president talk yesterday?
No, where was he?
Downtown.
I'm totally out of the loop on all that type of stuff.
The only reason why I know is because he released his break yesterday. And they let me leave early, and he'd been talking about how the president was here and the flight was probably slow. Well, it took me, my normal drive home is like 15 minutes. It took me 15 minutes to get here.
Alright, so it's been about almost 2 months since your last time you were here.
Well, it looks like
So
it
that's a
too.
3.
What number do you normally use on the sides of that?
3
And I'll taper it in with a 2.
sides, then put down to 0.
Oh, okay, taper.
I should have wrote it down in my notes, but I was like, oh, I'll remember.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And then 2.
You always watch the
and then
video,
0.
right?
Yeah, but then I won't be able to hear, so I don't know what we did.
I've been putting the brakes on before I went back like 2 years ago.
I think the first video has about 35,000 views, and the second one has about 5,500. Like that.
Is it cloudy out there?
I haven't been back to look in a while.
Since I got here.
And there's some people messaging me on like YouTube and Facebook, like they want to know like where this sports clips is, like so they can get their hair done by you.
Oh, cool.
Like they live in like California and stuff.
Someone made fun of my vertical stripes. Like it's my uniform. I can't not,
It's been steady. It hasn't. It was really busy around lunchtime, and then it slowed
And then
down.
someone left a bad comment about my bad haircut. Whatnot.
You're always gonna have haters.
Yeah. Oh, good haircut. This is the weirdest commercial ever.
I haven't seen these commercials in a long time.
I know, that's what one of my clients said they were in.
Today is barbecue day at Burger King. Try the new Texas Waffles, smoky barbecue sauce, and spicy jalapenos. Perfect with our new sweet potato fries. Part of our new summer barbecue menu. Burger King.
Is that the first time you used your little tripod?
Yeah, I just got it like the other day.
No one gives you more coverage of the British Open than DirecTV. With
Are you gonna watch the British Open?
30 channels all
I
on
might
one
watch a little bit of
You
it.
won't miss a single swing. Only
about the
on
Olympics?
DirecTV.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely watch some of that.
1-800 DirecTV.
Like that.
We believe to make it great, you shouldn't have to settle for anything less than the tastiest creation. That's why we created the garlic bread pizza. 9 slices of buttery garlic bread topped with your favorite topping for just $8.99. Pizza Hut, make it great.
You could go like totally emo and just leave the car.
That looks like this, feels like this, or moves like this. Might be too much.
I think if we were going to shock my parents, that would be the way to go.
Definitely. Alright, so it goes this way, right?
Yeah.
We believe that too much of a good thing is a very good thing. The 2012 Jaguar X-10. Let your Jaguar retail make a good thing alive for you.
What are y'all planning on doing anything?
Friday, I'm gonna go to
Why not make life more than just life? With 2 times the points on dining in
Are
restaurants,
you
you
using a
make life
conditioner?
why not?
Oh, sometimes.
Saturday.
There's not much to condition anymore.
What about your scalp?
Well, that's a good thing.
There's a whole lot of scalp still there.
Does it need conditioning?
It sure does.
Yeah.
Bet the odds are
Skin. put lotion on your elbows, don't you? Right?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Finding buried treasure. But on
We
base
have a
biggest
serious
stage,
problem over here.
you'll get it away.
You know guys don't care about their skin. They should though.
If you're gonna sit in my chair, you need to start caring about your skin.
Start caring about the scalp.
Yeah.
Called Finalizing.
Alright.
It comes out in September.
Don't worry, I'll put something in there today.
Alright.
Good.
I'll help you out.
It was hard because the state that I was
I sometimes
the state that I was in when I wrote it. I think you would have had a
Just trying
different
to go from
tone.
sometimes
Had I
to
had my freedom.
every day.
Every day.
Writing a book, it was a different approach. And it had different meaning. Meaning that I wish I could have changed at the time, but the reality of where I was at dictated the path that I took in writing.
Like you said that your prison term was fair, but I imagine you didn't always feel that way. When did you realize that it was a fair sentence?
I realized it was a fair sentence once I got out. And once I had the opportunity to reflect on all the time that I spent away and the growth, the maturation
You know
process
he did, right?
No.
that I had
He was
once I was in.
fighting pit bulls.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
had that once I got
Yeah.
out. And I think it was meant for me to spend that much time in prison. Other than that, the chain of events when it happened occurred the way they did. So I look at it as everything happens for a reason. I'm not bitter at anybody, in the situation. I think everything that happened was self-inflicted. Could have easily been avoided. I just didn't, have the knowledge of the strength to do differently.
You write that you may have been more into raising dogs than your Falcon playbook. And I wonder if that says more about dogs or the casual way at the time you sort of went about
different from a lot of others. I felt like it was broke, so I kind of tried to ride that wave.
You said that your plan at the time was to lie your way through the judicial process. And I'm wondering if you could go back. Would you take that same approach? Or is this like football as well? You realize now the value of things to hard work.
I realized the value of hard work. I realized that telling the truth is much easier than telling a lie. Sometimes you have to deal with the consequences. It may not even be as bad as you think, but when you tell a lie, you got to tell the same lie over and over again, and that can be hard. You have to have a great memory, and you have to be a compulsive liar. And I know I'm not a compulsive liar. I just realized what was most important. What to do in
Probably
situations
Yeah.
you're faced with a challenge. You may not like the outcome, but in actuality, you have to deal with it as being a man.
Mike, you've been very apologetic. You've been very critical of yourself, even beyond the dog fighting, just in other areas. Do you ever get tired of saying you're sorry?
Yeah, that's why I wrote the book, because this is it. This is it. This is final chapter. That's why I started finding the freedom, letting go. Letting go of everything. I'm not making any more excuses for myself. I'm not
Do you want me to sharpen your eyebrows a little bit?
I don't want anymore. I want people to continue
That's the only
move on with their lives. And when you see me, out in public, we can talk football, we can talk about other personal things, but let's not talk about my past. Let's leave it where it is.
Do you think you could have gotten to this point as a quarterback without this episode as bad as it was?
To be honest, I don't think I would ever change as a quarterback without going through the hardships that I've been through. It's funny how making crazy decisions and ended up in
prison led me to become a better person. And I hate to think about it that way, but
Yeah.
actually that's what it really is. And I just have to be grateful. I just don't want anybody else to have to take this type of route in order to find out, who you really are as a person. I knew who I was, but from the outside looking in, maybe people seem different.
Mike, I've talked to a lot of young men who may go the wrong path, and they told me they don't think prison is that bad because they may know so many guys that have been there. What would you say to them? What do they need to know about it?
People who don't think prison is that bad. I don't understand how you can have that type of thought.
Probably wasn't that bad.
It's bad enough.
No, they don't. They get those cushy prison cells, like and burn me off and.
Yeah.
You may talk to people, but it's not the type of socialization that you really want to have that you have out in the real world. It's tough, and then not to include the violence that takes place, in prison. It's unwanted territory, and it's uncharted territory for certain, people when they go up for the first time, and it can be scary, and it will be at some point. And sometimes you get targeted in there for no reason, and nobody wants to be a victim of that.
Michael, let's go after this. Where do you think you stand right now with the general public, football fans, the dog lovers, all people that you have come in contact with since you have been free again?
I don't think he stands too well with dog lovers.
No, not at all. I'm a very big dog lover, so.
When I go around the country, when I go out in public, it's always a great response. It's always
even from dog lovers?
Positive. If there are dog lovers out in the world, I think when they meet me and they see me, I think they change their whole perception of me.
No, I don't think so.
And they talk to me. They may, and it's been a majority. A lot of people who have said, I didn't think that you did it right.
So, do you want to keep your sideburns long, or do you want to raise them up a little bit?
Raise them up.
Like a little bit right there, or higher?
We're doing
Right
that
there.
shampoo right now, right?
I know I'm not going to change a lot of people's perspectives or, their opinions about me or what they really feel deep down inside. But, maybe, it's an opportunity to,
Michael, thank you for doing this, and we look forward to the book, and good luck in the upcoming season.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Mike. We're taking a break, but when we come back, the White Cowboys is spotted at a Dodger game. And then that's been Isaac being a back covered in time card. Fair or foul? I like it fair. I like that. You like that?
Talking to me.
I like your fantasy. I'll give you the money. Like your trails, man.
Are you gonna watch that?
I might. I haven't seen any new movies in a while.
I just went and watched the Abraham Lincoln Vampire.
I heard that was good, but I just don't see how it could be.
It was okay. It was good, but it was kind of a little bit.
How so?
The Civil War, between the North and the South. The reason why we almost lost the Civil War, according to this movie, is because the people from the South were vampires. And so, to win the war, we had to get silver there, because that's how they filled the war.
Yeah.
So are we going rounded or square in the back?
Yes, because every time, and I don't remember. I guess rounded.
Okay, look down for me just a little bit. Yeah. So that's why we almost lost the war, is because the Southerners were mostly vampires. It's just, it took history and completely changed it. I do want to go to a new Batman movie, Dark Knight.
AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. Remade possible.
It's weird that Anne Hathaway is Catwoman.
Yeah.
The open channel begins tomorrow at 12:30 a.m. Eastern on
Look closely. This $50
It's hard for me to picture her in that role.
Exactly. Alright, you can look up.
You get
Look down again.
.9999. That's 4 nines, pure 24-karat gold. The U.S. government had to stop production because of a shortage of specially made gold blanks. It's no wonder the price of this edition is going through the roof. Now you can reserve your own copy clad in 14 milligrams of pure gold. The final issue price was to be set at $50 for proof. But now this private non-monetary gold-clad masterpiece can be yours for only $9.95. With gold skyrocketing, price can only be guaranteed for 7 days. Each new 2012 $50 gold Buffalo tribute proof is
Did you want to do the shampoo today?
yes. Pure gold is proof strong
We're doing
and
everything, right?
utilizes the famous Buffalo Nickel design. Strict leather, polished protection, and must save.
447-9491. Strict limit of 5 roofs per dollar. So call 1-800-447-9491.
Time for a Northwestern man to go to fly over Florida for a second opinion. Word is, it will tear. Still, Achilles injury at 36 isn't to be trifled with. Ask something. Are they done? Red
Do you want a little
Sox.
prize?
If they don't have coffee in the water, you guys
Yes, please.
right here. You just talk to replace
It's been a
reality.
while since
What do we
I've
got
had fries
left?
in my hair.
We're sorry to not make mistakes all week. Without Tony Corner.
Do you like the forming cream?
Tiger Floyd
yes.
at the
You wanna use that?
was Tiger a year ago.
I think I still have the first one I bought from y'all.
Okay.
DNP caught 40th and 21 in the majors.
We need something a little similar. It's a different kind of product.
Mike Trout had another 4 hits last night, including a homer. MVP? He has to be at this point if he keeps it up. The Redskins signed RG3 to a 4-year deal, reportedly worth around $21 million. You happy now? I mean, when it can't. That's not like 50 to 60 million for the rest of the I want to see every play as long as he can. He's a great player.
This is a reformer. It's like Comical as well. I just like it a little bit better than the reformer.
I don't think so. I'm thinking a little room for Superman to go there. We're out of time. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Broussard. I'm Mike Wilton. We're up to Monday. Don't forget to check out the PTI podcast on iTunes headquarters.
Would you like to be the Arkansas coach for more than 1 year?
Well, certainly. Do I look stupid? I know, I probably don't answer it.
Oh, yes,
Done deal.
Alright.
Took the signs.
And of course you can put your hands in there if you really like it.
right? We're all set.
Fantastic.
Good, isn't it?
Hoping to avoid a sophomore jinx. Who better to give advice to Cam Newton?
Looks
Is that okay? Grab the wrong thing.
About to make a run at number 1. Find out why Tiger Woods' quest is not the biggest story today at the Open. And well, there's no better time than right now for all the top 10 meltdowns in sports history. All that will come up on 27.
It's like a zoo. I look at all you guys.
Still got it. Still got it. At this hour, Boston Red Sox designated hitter David Ortiz will go the 15-day disabled list with a sore right heel. Manager Bobby Valentine telling a Boston sports radio station today, infielder Mauro Gomez will be activated to take his spot in the roster. Hoppy injured in bizarre fashion while circling the bases on Adrian Gonzalez's home run. And with that, SportsCenter is on TV, and today we are
Wish I could do that. My thumb here is not
and
fully
Oral
working.
Hershiser, whose compliments are too numerous to mention here. We have to get on it because we have day baseball to talk about. Do it. And the New York Yankees in particular, Oral, have been hot. CC Sabathia was terrific last night. Didn't miss a beat without him, and now he's back looking good.
Did you call to
taking
make sure I
out
was gonna be
Blue
here today?
Jays. And it was rather hot. Have you heard of the humidity? It's never like that for you guys in the booth. It's like Saturdays. You can put it in your hat.
Have you been enjoying all the rain we've been getting?
Yes.
The Lakers some severe lightning see outside the stadium, but thank once they got going. Mark Teixeira's one.
What day
Bring
was
the
it?
Thunder, 2-run home run.
Sunday.
In July.
I got up work early.
The whole game lineup. May 19th. This one's out from Ricky Romero.
We went and watched the movie, and then afterwards, my boyfriend said, well, what are you going to do now? And I said, I don't know. I'm fine. I don't want to go home yet. So we went down to Lady Bird Lake, and we were going to get out, and we were going to go walk around, and then it started raining really hard, so we didn't get to. We could barely see the drive home. It was raining so hard.
T-shirts been pickled by entries, and check out Lori here, falling really hard and shaking up.
Ends up hurting his calf. I think he came out of the game.
He did. As we take another look, Lori just slamming his right calf into a railing in the camera.
Yeah, I don't care for driving in the rain, but as long as I'm inside, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It makes me tired. It makes me want to sleep, read a book, just be inside.
I love the effort, Oral, but I'm not sure if this project was actually valuable. But Lori took Lori to share it, came here to look at it. Training staff helping him out to go X-ray to bring him back negative for him. He's listed day to day. He ended up in the 6th, the game called him the 7th due to that race.